Yeah, I mean, like, you're also playing at a solid like 3.1, 3.2 PPS, but you know, it is noticeably slower than what QuantumHornet's playing at. And like even though QL seems to be more in control of his speed than QH, like if QuantumHornet's on top of his game, it's gonna be hard for QL to clap back much. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Oh, is that?
And ooh, this is an interesting opener.
I thought it was.
I think there was a bit of a misdrop there.
It definitely was.
Let's get. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Could have
Misdrop.
been stick spin. It could have been SDPC. It could have been one of them. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for it again. I think it might be stick. I think it might be stick spin. I don't know how useful that is in this game. Like it's useful to like some extent probably, but like I always hear like stick spins like on like the Tetrio opener because of the way that game's multiplier systems work.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think stick spin is bad in Jstris. It's just not as good in the compared to Tetrio. Yeah. No, we can see Kyo actually going faster, but like might be losing Widow control.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of what I was saying before, and yeah, QH is gonna get that damage at just the right time to close that out. All right, QuantumHornet getting a PC after. Oh
man, oh my god, 200 AP.
It's a nice. Yeah, that's what we were talking about before. You know, sometimes your opponent's playing at 200 plus APM, and you misdrop really bad, so you're not going to be able to get any momentum going for a couple seconds, and it's too like that point. Oh my god.
If I were a spectator right now,
4 PPS that round.
I'd be saying very naughty. Because dang, that is some insane opener pressure. Oh my god.
Alright, well, prop to QuantumHornet for making that spin work.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have. Because it's a high pressure situation here.
God. Is it just me or nowadays people are getting more and more mid-game PCs? Is this in this tourney?
Yeah, not. Yeah, now the PC gang is growing in droves.
Oh, yes.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, so it's like now a QL is trying to pressure Quantum, and like Quantum's trying to get the last piece over. You gonna get out?
Oh, okay, yeah. Unfortunately, QL is not going to be able to apply enough pressure there. And now we're back down to a more neutral state here.
Yeah, but
one player having a clear distinct advantage over the other.
Yeah.
Which is impressive how like that despite QuantumHornet having like the lower stats both in APM and PPS, despite being like the more like speed oriented player, like he's still keeping up with how QL is playing right now. Like, there's a little bit of cheese on that board, but clean it right back up.
Yeah.
Very, very well-rounded, versatile player, and that's going to carry him real far throughout this tournament and many others in the future.
Yeah, definitely. This is...
Alright, okay, he's going to find that down stack.
Yeah.
But QL is continuing to apply some pretty decent pressure, you know, that there's not going to be much of any break in this down stack.
Yo is currently trying to APM spam, but it's like, I don't know. It's like in Jstris, it's like Firestorm has always been the type to like APM spam, and it's worked out for so many, like, it's for like so many tourneys in general. It's just like, I don't know. What if is the meta? What do you think that the meta is still just constant pressure, or like you just or Spike's just better in Jstris?
I don't know. I don't know if spikes are really better. It's just the problem is that like maintaining that level of efficiency with just like consistent upstack is like so hard to do, and like only Firestorm's willing to do that, like take that risk in that playstyle.
Yeah.
In the tournament setting, because like he's able to like sacrifice like just a little bit of speed to have that consistency to maintain that playstyle in tournament and still win just because he's so fast, you know. And I don't think a lot of other players are really gonna be able to do that for a while. Now, with the
CZ.
exception of like CZ, who's just like not interested in that kind of play style.
Uh,
Like, nah, he pioneered like the whole timing thing in terms of like its popularity and Sensei Tetrio and such.
I don't know, like, I think CZ is a very interesting player, especially since like he actually does use like macro quite a lot. Like his macro is very
That's all I
unique.
was saying, yeah.
Yeah, and he has actually started like learning to APM spam pretty well as well. And so he's gone.
Oh yeah, no, so CZ
staying
definitely
around.
can APM spam, and it's just like he doesn't need to.
Yeah, it's like definitely another thing to consider. It's
Ooh.
like I've seen this before, where basically it's like we either call it a playstyle with mindless APM spamming, or just like I don't know, being a slow like infinite down stacking player. But it's like I think it's like really good to just be able to like do both of it, because like APM spamming doesn't have to be mindless, and like it doesn't have to be infinite down stacking. You can always combine the two and end up with a playstyle that is just generally much better, like more well-rounded.